What's going on YouTube? Keith Moore Jr. here. For today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 principles that I use to achieve extreme weight loss. So currently I am down 44 pounds from my highest weigh-in ever, which was 190 pounds in 2019. And most recently, as of this morning, I was about 146 pounds. It was like 146.3. So I'm going to let you all know 3 things that you need to do if you want to achieve weight loss. This is not something that should be complicated. I know there is a lot of noise out there on social media and things like that, but I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know. So the first thing is going to be consistency. So once you have your plan established and mapped out how you're going to achieve your weight loss goal, you have to stay consistent. It can't be you do very well one week and then the following week you fall off, or you do very well for 2 weeks and then that third week you fall off. I see this all the time, and then this causes people to get discouraged where they don't realize every day you're not going to feel like working out or sticking to your nutrition or diet that you need to in order to lose weight. But those days are the most crucial days, because on the days where you feel like doing it, there's no problem. But the days that you don't feel like doing it, you have to, talk to that inner self and say, hey, we have to make it happen. We have goals to meet. Now, the second tip, a principle that I always abide by, is perform a routine that you enjoy. So for me, I like to do boxing and calisthenics. That's something that I'm able to do day in and day out, and I don't get tired of it. So in the past, I was strictly doing, resistance training, bodybuilding type training, and then my Stairmaster for cardio. Well, I got to a point where that routine just got boring to me, to be honest. Not because I wasn't seeing results, but because I have been doing the same thing for so long and I wanted to switch it up. I needed more excitement. So I encourage you to find what activity is it that you enjoy. It could be going skating. It could be boxing. It could be doing bodybuilding type training. But whatever you find that you enjoy, that's how you come up with something that's going to be a sustainable routine for you, and that's going to help with your consistency. Because if you're able to stick to a plan, if you're able to enjoy what you're doing, then it's a lot easier being consistent if you enjoy going, rock climbing, going skating, going boxing, doing jujitsu, anything that you want to do that's going to get their heart rate up, going to help you get cardio in, plus the resistance training aspect of training, then you need to do that. So that's the second tip. Perform a routine, activity, whatever you want to call it, that you actually enjoy doing. And then last but not least, it's going to be nutrition. Now, this is the most important one. The reason why I'm listing it as the third principle that I abide by, because to me, it's the most obvious. Like, you can't outwork a bad diet. So a lot of times people get on these diets and then they want to just achieve extreme weight loss very fast. I look at it like this. If you gain a significant amount of weight, that weight was not gained overnight. It took time for you to gain that weight. And by the time you realize, wow, I've gained a lot of weight, months or even years could have passed. So keep that in mind when you're looking to lose the weight. Like, this isn't something where, okay, we're going to do this for a month and then we're going to go back to what we were doing previously. No, you want to find nutrition, a diet, whatever you want to call it. I don't really like using the term diet. I like just saying nutrition, because that's something that's more sustainable. You want to find something that you can stick to long term, and that's going to be conducive for your lifestyle. Now, for me personally, I recommend fasting. So it could be intermittent fasting, or something that people are talking about now, which I've been doing it for years. It's just these names come out for the type of fasting it is, but flexible fasting. So for me, before I even knew what fasting was, I was fasting like in high school, middle school, all that. Not intentionally, I just would not eat when I wasn't hungry. So I would have unintentionally, once again, I would have maybe a 6-8 hour eating window because I would just eat at the times when I was hungry. Now that I understand more what it is and the science behind it, I think fasting is going to be the best thing that you can do for weight loss, and not only weight loss, but then maintaining that weight once you get down, because once you get down to your goal, if you want to, you can slightly bump those calories up, but there are many other benefits to the fasting as well. Like my energy levels are much higher. So I work out fasted pretty much 95% of the time, unless I have a workout that's going to be later in the day, or if I have 2 workouts for a particular day, then, you know, I'll probably get something on my stomach before the workout, even though it's light, just to make sure that I'm able to, you know, maintain those energy levels and that strength throughout my workout. So fasting, start off with an 8-hour eating window. Then you can reduce that to a 6-hour eating window, which you can maintain. Or if you really want to take that body to the next level and that mental game to the next level, then the 4-hour eating window, where you fast for 20 hours and have a 4-hour eating window, that is going to take you to the next level. Now, initially, that 8-hour, the 16-8, where you fast for 16 hours and you have an 8-hour eating window, initially that's going to be a transition for you, because many people are used to eating, you know, all throughout the day and then snacking at night, which is not good for you. Like, you should not just constantly be eating every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day. I mean, I came from a bodybuilding background, so I thought that's what you were supposed to do, but that's not the case. All right, so the 3 things that you're gonna need, the principles that I use, that you can use, this is applicable to anyone. For extreme weight loss, you're gonna have to be consistent. You must be consistent. Number 2, you have to find exercises and a routine that you enjoy performing, because that's going to help you with consistency. And then 3rd, most important thing is going to be your nutrition. I recommend fasting. So I hope this video was helpful. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.